Hello everyone and welcome back to Devlog 2 of A Tall Ship. Some things I want to share in this video is a new character model direction that I think I'm going to head in. The sound effects, some have been added. I got some computer voice lines. Walking on the ground, like different ground types, like grass and snow and metal, and different ship sounds. And a third thing is a like a chunk system, kind of like Minecraft, you know, so that there can be memory of what you do on a planet. Like if you chop a tree down, fly away, come back, the tree won't be there. You know, if you mine a node, leave, come back, the node won't be there. I don't have that in right now. It's kind of all just generated from math. So like if you leave and come back, stuff will generate from an algorithm. There's no kind of memory. So yeah, so that third thing, a chunk system. And then I'll end the video with it's been asked for by some people. They want to see like from planet to planet, like in a different solar system, like the uncut travel from planet to planet. So I'll have like a piece of uncut footage, planet to planet. Yeah, so let's get started. First things first. The new character model direction, I think for right now at least, I'm going to not use the Unreal Engine MetaHuman, kind of for no other reason than like the sheer file size is really gigantic just for one model, and I've put I think 5 in so far and been messing around with them. And then I recently backed up my project, and it went from like 2 or 3 gigs to up over 18 gigs. And that's you know, that's probably not what you're going to be downloading. I mean, it's definitely not what you're going to be downloading, but I think it's like a lot. I mean, the models are high poly, but the textures used in each one is really high. And anytime you want a character to look different, you got to use a new model. I think I'm going to bypass that and just make my own low poly model of like male and female, and like that's it. And then sliders can be used for like skin color, hair type, hair color, facial hair, that kind of stuff. That's going to be a lot easier to work with. Also because of clothing, you have to skin clothing to a skeleton, and you're basically using a different skeleton for each different metahuman that you import. It's starting to become a mess. So yeah, I'm just gonna go with my own 3D modeled, low poly, stylistic looking human models. That's gonna make that a lot easier. For now, just starting out, and then as the game is out, you know, maybe I can 3D model some figures that are a little more detailed. Kind of the look I'm looking for. There was a game called Ashen that was out, you know, a few years ago. It had some pretty decent looking stylized. It was low poly and stylized. I don't know, they looked really good. I liked them at the time. I think I might aim for something like that. 2 sound effects. I've added some computer voice lines for right now. Now later on, I'm gonna probably use somebody from like Fiverr or something. But for right now, I've used AI. Oh God, I know. AI, it's evil. It's gonna take us over. I'm horrible human for using it, but it's just gonna get me by. To prototype, it's perfectly fine to prototype with. I feel. So yeah, I just had 11 labs generate the the voices. I'll put a link for that in the description down below. Yeah, it's probably the best one out there.
Space games are pretty cool. Put a comment down below if you agree.
Yeah, I should have the majority of them integrated and working. I got some ground sound effects, walking sound effects, for when you're walking on like the metal plating inside the ship, or snow on a snowy planet, or sand on the desert ones. I got those working. And then I got various ship sounds. So that's the sound. The basic sound effects are in. I'll add some more soon. And then the third thing I wanted to talk about is a potentially... I should be able to get this working. I don't have it working yet. I'm gonna explain it here and hopefully show some footage that I hope you can kind of understand. But a chunk system would be if you're going to do something in an area in a video game, you're gonna change the game somehow as a player, and then you leave the area, and that information, that area dumps out of memory. It's gone. And then when you go back, a chunk system can recreate the area with your changes. Like if in a game you chop a tree down, go away, when you come back, the tree is not there anymore. It's kind of like in Minecraft. You chop a tree down, you leave, come back, the tree's still gone. So my game works in such a way that it creates itself with math, and then when you leave, that information just dumps. It just deletes, it goes away. And then when you come back, it creates itself from math again. So right now, if you chop a tree down and leave, when you come back, that tree will come back. It'll just be there again. So what I want to do is create a chunk system based off of the landscapes in the game. The landscapes, basically all of my planets are a cube. It's 6 landscapes. It's a box, like a dice or something. You got a top, a bottom, a left, a right, a front, and a back. And then using some math, it spherifies the planes. Each one of those is a plane, 6 planes. Yeah, so it spherifies them. So when you get close to one of those landscapes, it cuts itself into 4 pieces, or basically it gets rid of the one plane and creates 4. And it moves those planes into a position where it takes up the same area that the original plane did. So 4 planes, half the size, half of the triggering distance for quadrification, and then it moves the landscapes where they need to be to fill up the hole that was left. But the area, or the detail of each plane is the same detail as the original. So you end up getting twice the detail, like left and right and up and down along the plane. Yeah. So then when you get close to one of those 4, it quadrificates. And then you get close to one of those 4, that one quadrificates. So I think I can make a chunk system that should be able to remember all the way down, because the algorithm I wrote, it quadrificates the same way every time. So I should be able to label like the parent, like the top of the planet is 1 plane. I should be able to give it a number of like 1. And then when it splits into 4, those can get labeled 1, 2, 3, 4, but it would have its parent's number first. So like 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, and 1, 4. And then, yeah, if you get close to 1, 4, it'll quadriflicate into 1, 4, 1, 1, 4, 2, 1, 4, 3, 1, 4, 4. It should be all unique numbers all the way down. And then I should be able to use those numbers to remember what's in like all the way down the rabbit hole. Yeah. It should work out kind of like how Minecraft does it. And I should have a pretty good chunk system, theoretically, in there. But it's all in my brain right now. I just got to get it out into code. So that'll be something I'm doing over about the next few weeks. And then hopefully I'll get another devlog out for you when that's working, and then I can actually show that to you. But that's kind of all for what I'm thinking of right now and what I've got put in for right now. So we'll get on to the video and commentary for planet to planet travel across different solar systems, uncut. The very beginning, like it only happens once. It generates the galaxy right there, picks a solar system in the galaxy map, generates the planets of the solar system, picks a random planet in the solar system, then picks a random spot on the planet, doing like spherical math, point on sphere math. Yeah, and then it spawns the player character above that spot. But here I'm just calling my ship. You'll have to build a ship in the playable version of it. Yeah, get on board the ship, and then you're on the ship. And yeah, you take off. And then it's the long flight to orbit. Orbit is 40 kilometers in the game. So it's just kind of the long trip to 40 kilometers. Once you get above 40 kilometers, it allows you to access the galaxy map. And then you'll be able to choose a solar system that you would like to go to. Right now there's no restrictions on which one you choose, but I'm gonna put those in once I figure out, what type of engines for the game. The starting engine, maybe you can jump one system, and then maybe an upgrade tier 2 engine can get you maybe 5 systems, and then tier 3 can, let you jump 10 or something. But yeah, we're almost to 40 kilometers. I think the sun just shined on us. Okay, we're up now. And I should open the galaxy map. Yeah, we're in like a red or orange star system. And the solar system clouds are kind of orange, pinkish, reddish. But yeah, this is the galaxy map so far. It can be made to look better. This is just to get the prototype it. But yeah, there's 10,000 solar systems that are loaded. Each is an individual actor that has code. All the information for each solar system is inside each one of those. But that's the one we're at right now. 2 planets in the system. I think I'm eyeballing the yellow solar system. I think I'm choosing that one. If I fly up to it, it's got 6 planets. So I select it and then press warp. And we're warping to the new system. And we're here. Yellow star. And then, yeah, the nebulae or dust clouds in the system are yellow, just to kind of signify you've went somewhere new. I scan for planets so that it will give me a visual of all the planets in the system. I kind of just start looking at them. A couple are close. I think I warp over to the greenish, the green one. It would have like green trees and green grass and whatnot on it. The targeting systems are a little buggy. I gotta dial them in. Tighten them up, I guess. I think I warp over, but then I decide I kind of want to maybe go someplace snowy. Maybe go to a snow planet. So then I start looking around at some other ones. That's another temperate, like green one. Green grass, green trees. And then, yeah, I find a frozen one there. So then I like sub-warp over to it. Yeah, and then this is the long trip down to get to the surface. I'm gonna speed it up. Basically the ship travels fast, high up, and then it slows down as it gets near the surface. But it's linear. I think I need to find like a logarithmic way to do it so that I'm fast the majority of the way, and then I just slow down a lot when I get to the surface. So that's some more math I have to do later. But yeah, and then maybe increase the high up speed. Instead of 100,000, you can see on screen, maybe like 250,000. I think it's meters per second in Unreal Engine when it deals with speed, I believe. I could be wrong. Could be centimeters per second. I don't know. Unreal Engine is in centimeters, so. But yeah, as we fly down, once we get near the surface, you'll see trees come in first. That way trees can be visually seen at a greater distance. And then I want to say 2 more levels down in the level of detail. That's when the grass and like nodes you should be able to mine in the future, those pop in on the very final level of detail. And those are what I'm going to try to save into chunks. You should see them. Yeah, there's the trees coming in. And then a few more levels of detail, you'll start getting grass right here. Yeah, you get like shrubs and rocks and sticks. Those are a little bit closer to the character. But yeah, I find a spot to put the ship down. And this looks like a good spot.
Landing gear extended.
And then we just disembark.
Good to see you again.
And that's it. That's it for this devlog, number 2. Number 3 will come month, maybe? After I get the chunk system done. That'll be a new update. Thanks for watching, everybody. Sub if you want to. Thumbs up if you liked it. Thumbs down if you didn't. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.